Faith Family is a growing church in Canton, Ohio. It has one of the largest youth groups in the area with roughly 150 high school students in attendance each Wednesday night. The United is very much about setting a welcoming atmosphere, and one way they accomplish that is by written communication. At the United, there are numerous forms of written communication, like signs to point you in the right direction and feel welcome, big posters that do a nice job of displaying the point behind the church, slideshows used through the worship experience to help students follow along, and much more. The written communication at the United effectively and intentionally portrays a welcoming atmosphere. Just like Christ welcomes everyone into fellowship with Him, the United welcomes students into fellowship as well. A welcoming atmosphere and a sense of security is important when walking into a youth group for the first time. We talked with one of Faith Family's interns to find their initial impression of the United and if they are felt welcome.
Honestly, the United does such a good job. It's in our motto. It says, we welcome home, like how we love first, we do fun. And I think the we welcome home stands out. It also is in our church, Faith Family, just kind of, I feel like when you go home, it's a place where you can take off your shoes, kick back, relax. And then when you come to the United, I feel like it's the same type of feeling, honestly. Somewhere where you can come and just let your walls down, not feel like you're being judged or anything like that. And I think it's just, we do such a good job with having that welcome home atmosphere.
A comfortable tone is set by the United by the smiling faces, upbeat leaders, and environment itself. Setting an atmosphere like this can be challenging, but one major key to setting it is to have the vision clearly displayed for students to see right when they walk in. The United calls their vision the code, and it's very simple and easy to remember. A Generations intern at the United, Austin Blyer, talks about the code and its impact on the youth.
Obviously at the United, our code is we do honor, we do fun, we love first, we welcome home, we are the United. Really, it's just the vision that we have for the United, and that people should feel welcome, they should feel like they're loved, they should feel like they're honored, and likewise, we do honor, so we give honor to where it's due. Honor is something that we hold very central to what we do, obviously, and so that's why it's one of our key parts of the code. And we do fun, so obviously we have fun at the United. We want to make sure that everyone who comes doesn't think that they have to endure it, but they can enjoy it. And obviously, loving first. We love everybody that comes in here, regardless of what walk of life they come from, regardless of what side of the tracks they came from, regardless of what they did last night. We want to make sure that everyone feels like they're loved when they come. And we welcome home, so obviously we want to make sure that everyone feels welcome. And we are the United. That's who we are. That's our name and that's our stamp.
For the United, this is a clear explanation of the atmosphere they are trying to set, one that makes people feel both welcome and at home. The code is displayed prominently above the doors of the United for all to see.
We have an amazing creative team, and everything that we do as far as wordage and signage and stuff like that, the fonts that we use, it all comes from our creative team, and so they do an amazing job. And I really do think that it creates something within the atmosphere here and what we do. It really just speaks to the excellence of everything that we promote.
The manners in which written communication is displayed can affect the mood that the information wants to portray. Font, color, size, and diverse styles allow the content to look more appealing in order to capture the attention of members. Written communication can speak for everything that United stands for and what they believe to be true. If it is done correctly, it can reflect the mentality of excellence and can successfully set a welcoming atmosphere by the message the communication is trying to send. Using an inadequate or distracting font can miscommunicate the information and possibly deter people from reading the content. For a youth group like the United, they use fonts that are large, easy to read, and are visually inviting. It would be irrational for them to choose a hard-to-read font that gives off an uneasy vibe. Each font used represents the content's voice and tone.
So obviously what we do on a Wednesday night is try to give an experience that attracts, and we want to make sure that the people that come in are not just attracted to the lights and everything, because there's obviously a deeper core to what we do, and we understand that, but there's definitely an excellence that comes about whenever you do make sure that you're expecting people and that you're ready for people and you're prepared. So whenever our written communication is out of line, then it creates confusion for everybody that's there. But obviously what we do is bigger than written communication, and it can never be altered to the degree that it ruins a night, but it can definitely alter it to the degree that it changes things and it creates a little bit of confusion for students.
Information can become confusing when it is not displayed correctly. If a date or time for an event is incorrect, this could hinder the effectiveness of the written content. By using more specific words, content is better clarified and will carry the same idea throughout. One flyer used at the United was about an upcoming event. The flyer read the date, the time, and the place of the event. The message was short and to the point. This made the poster easy to understand, which gave the students all the information that they needed.
We do such a good job with having that welcome home atmosphere.
I definitely feel at home and I definitely feel welcome. Obviously.
The written communication used throughout effectively communicates the message that they want to get across. The mission is to create a fun, safe, welcoming, loving environment for youth to enjoy each Wednesday night. The experience at the United makes one feel as if they have found a safe space to call home, so that they can relax and be themselves. The United effectively uses posters, signs, slides, and various other forms of writing in order to officially portray their message. We do honor, we do fun, we love first, we welcome home, we are the United.